It's not enough! Hello, police. What do you mean you're arresting me?
Mario Kart DS, we've heard the song and dance. Released in 2005 for the DS, it's Mario Kart's 5th entry into the series. With such innovations as Wi-Fi play, the bullet bill, and doubling the track count to 32, shut up.
Hell, this isn't enough. We need more tracks. Sure to unused tracks in games files, but that isn't enough. We need custom tracks.
Custom tracks are a type of fan mod that adds tracks not native to the game. I'll mainly be talking about full-blown ROM hacks, as solo custom tracks are not as plentiful in this game. However, I will touch on them later. The early modding scene in this game isn't that interesting. There was mainly flat SNES-like tracks with the stapled Rainbow Road. This is around 2011 odd. However, throughout 2012 and 2013, we got a series of hacks that shared elements as they acted sort of as sequels to one another. Mario Kart 0, CW, Tri-First Infinity, and ZR all share similar tracks. These tracks are very basic, although a couple also have quite a bit to them as well, albeit with a side of jank. But I do qualify as pretty alright tracks, and do function. However, with not enough custom tracks to fill the 32 slots, we have a staple of old hacks. Texture hacks. Just swapping the textures of a track is a surefire way to make something. However, these texture hacks range from something quite nifty you could actually use to spice up gameplay to this. Now, I'd also like to point out how some texture hacks are just unused tracks being retextured with the audacity to be passed off as customs. Moving on from this odd lot, we have what is possibly the most infamous ROM hack of this game. Mario Kart DS Deluxe. This hack is kinda bad. From a glance, out by DS's tiny resolution, the tracks are made to replicate tracks from the future games, mainly Wii 7 and 8, with tracks taken from earlier games like Super Mario Kart and Super Circuit given the Wii U's HD treatment. However, there are also a handful of custom characters from Sonic to
Thanos?
However, at a closer glance, these tracks are all kinds of terrible. Riddled with bugs, poor quality textures, and having one of the custom characters crash in the selection screen. While some of the tracks do look quite good, this hack as a whole, not so. A statement shared by a lot of Mario Kart DS modders.
Oh, but free pass, because it's old, right?
Not really. It was released in 2019, and while Mario Kart DS modding hadn't nearly had its complete overhaul in methodology in the following years, its quality was not on par with another hack with a similar release. ROM Kart DS is the name of another iconic Mario Kart hack. While first released in 2016 as Beta 1, its current version, Legacy Edition, was released in 2019 on April 20th. And boy is there a sharp increase in quality. Even though this hack doesn't take itself seriously as it's filled to the brim with memes. However, shoving it aside, these tracks are so well made, with well thought out layouts and slight gimmicks for its nitros, and retros looking clean and purpose built for the DS's limitations. Nearly every track feels like a Nintendo track if it wasn't themed up to Shrek's swamp. There are also fully animated characters, a full suite of proper carts unlike DS Deluxe. This hack is a good play and I highly recommend it. However, if you want new custom tracks, there are a handful of custom tracks being made for the system. While not as many as games like Mario Kart Wii, what's there is often quite good. However, the quality can vary between track and creator. Also, like Wii, there are some custom track competitions.
That's the end of the sentence.
However, if you want a one-stop shop for all newer custom tracks, CTGP Nitro, using the same name as other Mario Kart's hacks, CTGP is the community hack, featuring a scrolling cup system so you can still play Choco Island 2 on the same ROM. Due to being a community hack, there are also quite a large number of tracks, as well as character ults. In addition, you can also play this hack online. While you can with others, CTGP Nitro is tested to make sure it works.
It crashed. It crashed again.
It also has a properly working local play system for a ROM hack, and the team is always looking to add more, such as tracks and character ults, as well as expand the custom battle arenas and some custom music. But what if you only want small changes? Action replay codes are your best bet. You can get devices just to do them, but you can also do them via R4 cuts or most emulators. These simple codes can inflict a variety of changes to infinite speed, shoddy looking custom textures, and make your cuts paper thin. It's truly a fun thing to look through and mess around with, and you can even make your own if you know what you're doing. Alternatively, there is a series of hacks that slightly modify the game more than AR codes, like making it all backwards and reading the models made by... The future of Mario Kart DS hacks is truly not here yet. Over the past 3 years, I've seen a massive upturn in people both creating custom tracks as well as their quality. And the hacks currently in development are nothing short of amazing. We nearly have a Mario Kart DS hack for each Mario Kart game. New Super Mario Kart being for Super Mario Kart, and CTGP 7. There's nothing truly outstanding with these hacks, but they are looking far better than the DSDX baseline. Mario Kart Second Circuit, originally called N64 Circuit, is a Mario Kart 64 to DS conversion made to act like a sequel to 64 like Super Circuit was to Super Mario Kart.
You got that?
There's not much going on here, as it's in a similar state to the prior two. However, the original N64 circuit is...
Yeah, oh, nice.
DSDX was originally going to get a revamp called New Mario Kart DS Deluxe, made by a completely different person. However, it has since been scrapped in favour of making Nitro Revolution, one of the two Mario Kart Wii hacks for the system, with Mario Kart Wii DS Edition being the other one, made by completely different teams. Nitro Revolution has way more ASM Code stuff for its individual tracks, as well as the current development on custom items like the Mega Mushroom. However, Wii DS Edition has done more as of recording, but that's mostly due to being in development for longer. However, the ROM hack I think everyone is waiting for is the Mario Kart GameCube Grand Prix, a double dash on the go. While it isn't replicating the double drive mechanic, it's doing everything else to bring the game to the system as faithfully as it can. Nearly every cause element in Double Dash is being coded in the DS with zero compromises, as well as adding scratch reverse causes, as well as some of the Double Dash characters. This hack has way too much going for it, and hopefully will bring up the standard of Mario Kart hacks to stop people from thinking DSDX is good. We also have a few non-Mario Kart on the DS hacks as well. F-Zero DSX brings an F-Zero like everything to the game, and basically doesn't even look like Mario Kart DS anymore, with removal of hopping and everything else. Unfortunately, I know nothing about F-Zero apart from an idiot's knowledge, but it looks amazing. There's also a few hacks trying to remake the look of Mario Kart from its beta look and appearances, such as the E3 demos and demo cards. The most well-known one of these is Pre-Alpha Replica. I don't have much to comment on, as it's mainly just trying to remake the assets from early screenshots of the game, but it looks fine. Interesting if you enjoy the history of the game, but that's a person-by-person basis. ASM Codes, yeah, the thing I keep yapping on about being cool? They're cool. While most of them are custom made to the hack and do such uninteresting stuff like limit cup selection, there are some cool ones, but the most interesting one out now is the tag game mode. While it's mostly made as a cheeky test of ideas with the development not going much further than the initial release, I find this pretty cool and reminds me of those advanced custom game modes in Mario Kart Wii. As well as that, we're finally getting the answer of can Mario Kart DS have tricks, which is, yes, it's still very much in development, but... Mario Kart goes hand in hand with modding, no matter what the people who made it say. The way people can just use the game's engine to make both tracks that fit the original style to something that's being held on by a thread is amazing. And Mario Kart DS is no exception. There is a lot I haven't talked about in this video, but hey, it gives me a chance to return to the topic, see what the amazing community has done.
No, isn't modding legal? No, I am not promoting piracy. What do you mean you're sending me cease and desist?